Time grows short, champion. And our spies have yet to uncover anything regarding N'Zoth's plan of attack. We must take action against the old god before it is too late. Report to Stormwind Keep at once.
I'm afraid I have little to report, my king.
Be vigilant.
You mean to tell me none of your spies have returned? N'Zoth is out there, and we need answers now!
We are doing all we can. Speaker Magni is coming, along with a new advisor. He claims to have information for us.
By the light. A new advisor. Rathian.
Anduin, it's been so long!
Oh! Dragons.
I suppose I deserved that.
Oh, you deserve more than that. My father is dead because of you!
And my father is dead because of the old gods.
Lad, he's come to help us.
Neltharion the Earthwarder was once the protector of Azeroth. But N'Zoth turned a noble mind to madness, and now my father is only remembered as Deathwing. And, as I haven't the least desire to share that fate, I've been studying how to avoid it.
Just tell me how to prepare for this attack. Our armies
Will be useless. N'Zoth will strike here. He'll manipulate emotions, get people to act in ways contrary to their nature. You won't be able to trust your senses, your memories, your friends. After all, what is real if our perceptions cannot be trusted? Anduin! Don't you see, old friend? It's already begun.
Very well, advisor. Tell us how to stop him.
Stormwind honors your service to the Alliance. Victory in the light.
Well, that was a pleasant reunion. Champion, I will await you in Silithus.
Our world needs us, champion. Sorry to spring that on you, lad. But before we go, I'm gonna be needing my hammer. I speak for Azeroth.
Fearbreaker. Though I was honored to have it bestowed upon me, I am relieved that you have come to claim it. I feel I was never able to live up to its legacy. Even Bane thought himself unworthy to wield it.
Nonsense, lad. I wouldn't have given it to you if you didn't deserve it.
No, Magni. Fearbreaker belongs in the hands of a Mountain King.
These stones have tales to tell. Fight for our war. Oh, it's good to feel the heft of a hammer again. Come, champion. We've got work to do.
For the Alliance above all.
Anduin spies couldn't find N'Zoth. Have you had any luck yourself? Azeroth cries out in pain. Our mother has connected the Chamber of Heart to all known Titan facilities on Azeroth. First things first, let's make sure they're all working as intended.
Accessing facility. Designation Uldir. Facility dormant. Residual old guide corruption within acceptable parameters. Accessing facility. Designation Uldaman. Discs of Norganon intact. Records of unauthorized access not found.
It is not knowledge that N'Zoth seeks. The rise of Ny'alotha would erase all that we once were.
Accessing facility. Designation Ulduar. Forge of Wills currently operational. Communication protocol terminated by Keeper Minoan.
I suppose he's annoyed we interrupted his
Accessing
work.
facility. Designation Uldum. Error. Forge of origination currently inactive.
Inactive? What happened to it?
Unable to determine root cause of deactivation.
I think we can all safely assume what this root cause might be.
This is not good. These stones have tales to tell. Back to work!
I counsel the High Chieftain. Rathian, how did you know that I had begun to hear N'Zoth's whispers?
One of my agents was watching over you. I knew that if you left the protection of High Mountain, you would become vulnerable.
I did not realize you had such personal concern for my well-being.
Of course. You are my brother. The only one I have.
Over here, champion! I think I found who took control of the forge. Azeroth cries out in pain. No time to waste! We've got a Titan forge to reboot! Well met! Oh, it's been ages since I've held a hammer in my hands. Feels good to be back in the action.
Intruders! You dare defile this place with the curse of flesh?
Wait, see those statues? The Amethyst must have reactivated the forge's defenses. We'll have to turn them off before we can cross. The controls should be down below. That's all of them. Onward now.
The forge is ours, trespassers! The Watcher is not yet complete. I need more time.
Unauthorized
Enemies are
life force
already upon us.
detected.
Activated.
Commencing purge.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Forge compromised.
The Amethyst can make their own Watchers. We'll have to worry about that later. Come on, let's take the lift up to the control chamber. What the? Oh, the power's been shut off. Hang on, I'll get us access to the conduits. This way, champion. Look, some of the consoles here are still active. If we can figure out which one controls the lift, we can reroute power to it and get it working again.
It's too far away.
This is the lift's console. If we reroute the power here, we can get her running. That should do it.
Flesh-cursed. Your kind are unworthy of the Titan's gifts. You have tainted this place long enough. Fall before the Amethyst. Time and again, you have failed to protect the Titan's works. Now you will burn! I grow tired of this ruse.
get closer.
Such misplaced zeal. Their eyes remain closed to the true path. Not like you, my devoted chosen.
Champion, are you there? I thought we lost you for a second. If N'Zoth's minions are inside the forge, then this is worse than we thought. We have to hurry. Come on! Looks like the lift is working. The control chamber should be on the 3rd floor. Here we are. I'll contact the Chamber of Heart.
Connection received. Please confirm elimination of hostile entities.
We took care of them, but not before N'Zoth gave the Forge a beating.
Understood. Access power terminals to commence system reactivation. Receiving signal. Error. Unable to access primary power conduits. Direct circuit to Chamber of Heart required. Interface Heart of Azeroth with main console. Circuit established. Restoring power. Error. Forge operating at 37% efficiency.
37? That can't be enough to keep Azeroth protected.
Affirmative. Additional power sources required. Initiating query for suitable alternatives. Stand by.
It looks like your work isn't done, champion. I speak for Azeroth. I'll return to the chamber and start figuring out our next move. We can't afford to lose the Forge again. Do whatever it takes to protect it.
How may Ramkahan aid you? It would seem you are not the only ones. We will protect Uldum. We know little of the Amethet, save that they believe themselves the sole defenders of the Titan's great works. In their eyes, all others are corrupted by the curse of flesh, and are enemies of the Makers. It is imperative that they be kept away from the Forge. To the west, another threat looms. Terrible monstrosities have emerged from the sands and gather in great numbers. Though we suspect they hail from Ankh-Karaj, they are unlike any Karaji or Silithid we have faced before. And worst of all, our priests are plagued by unrelenting nightmares. They see our cities burning to ash, and our people turning against each other. I fear that these visions are but the harbinger of something far more dire. We must prepare ourselves for disaster. adventurer. It is clear that Ramkahan cannot face these menaces alone. I propose an accord with those here today, that we band together and defend our home.
You cannot be serious. I will not partner with grave robbers and bandits.
You will obey your king. All who would fight for Uldum are allies of Ramkahan.
The Waste Wanders stand with you, King Phaoris.
The League's got your back too.
Very well. Together, we will vanquish all who threaten our home. For Uldum. You may speak. Our power is in our people.
This had better be good. Enough chatter. With each passing day, new enemies descend upon Uldum. We must drive them from the sands. Strike them down wherever possible, but focus on key objectives and enemy champions to deal the most damage. Make it quick.
Do you bring news? Ramkahan stands
Mother
with
may
you.
have found a way to restore the Forge of Origination. Meet us at the Chamber of Heart as soon as you can. You're back! Let's hear what Mother has to say.
Forge operating at reduced capacity. Recommendation: reroute power from compatible Titan facilities.
So the forge was not damaged beyond repair. How fortuitous. It is unlike N'Zoth to resort to brute force.
All of the other forges are working full-time to protect Azeroth. Is there anywhere else we can get that power?
Schematics indicate compatibility between Forge of Origination and Engine of Nalak Shah.
That's it then. Looks like we're heading to Pandaria. These stones have tales to tell. I speak for Azeroth. Fight for our world. I'll meet you at the entrance to the vaults, champion.
I have been expecting you. Every action has consequences.
Do you require experimentation? Error. Exit routine not found. Accessing breeding database. Hello.
Careful, hero. One of these Mogu is still kicking.
Honored Speaker, I would have words with you.
You what? Well, that's peculiar.
We must make haste. The Manted...
Foolish Mogu. These vaults now belong to the Empress. Your allies will die with you. Our swarms are endless.
What are we gonna do now?
Find my clan.
These stones have tales to tell. If this Mogu's clan is anything like him, maybe they'd be willing to help us. I don't know the first thing about Mogu clan's sigils, but I bet Lore Walker Cho does. I'll meet you at the seat of knowledge.
Ah, champion! Just as new dangers threaten Pandaria, her heroes make a triumphant return. This will surely be a tale to remember, but enough prattling. How can I help? Eyes open. As you know, the Mogu clans were once again united by the resurrected Thunder King Lei Shen. After his defeat, the Mogu splintered and began warring for dominance. Many new clans arose from the ashes. Perhaps this sigil belongs to one of them. Let's begin our search with my copy of The Serpent Masters. With their command over Storm and Serpent, many consider the Zantien the dominant clan, though the others surely disagree. However, I see nothing pertaining to our mysterious sigil. Perhaps my copy of Power Through Blood holds the answer. Masters of blood magic, the Dokani bolster their ranks with powerful war machines fueled by the life essence of those they conquer. This looks nothing like the sigil, though. See if you can find a copy of Will of Stone. Stubborn and prideful, the Baruch used the spirits of the dead to animate the statues littering their ruins and turn them into immortal soldiers. The sigil does not appear here either. Could it be we've not encountered these Mogu before? Wait, there is one more tome we could search. Bring me a copy of The Origins of the Mogu. Originally, the Mogu served the Titans as builders and guardians. Those who answered to High Keeper Raden were known as the Rajani. Remarkable. This sigil matches that of the Rajani. Is it possible that this ancient clan has been resurrected? And what of Raden? Greetings. Farewell.
I'll stay with the Lore Walker and ask what he knows about the vaults. Good luck with the Mogu.
Jade
You found the
Serpent guide
Rajani.
you.
Excellent. Let's just hope they'll put down their spears long enough to hear us out. Well met. Our world must be healed.
Halt, outsider. Your kind are not welcome here.
Is that how you address the Speaker of Azeroth?
The Speaker? What is the meaning of this? As you have seen, the Mantid have begun to swarm. I did not realize they had grown so bold as to invade Mogushan vaults. This is far too early for another cycle to begin. The rise of their new Empress must have spurred them to action. Meanwhile, our scouts report that a massive Mogu army is assembling in the north, in numbers not seen since the days of Lei Shen. With the attention of the Golden Lotus divided, the Mogu clearly see an opportunity to conquer the Veil and subjugate everyone within. Most troubling of all, though the Veil has been cleansed of the Shah's corruption, a tangible sense of dread lingers in the air. The High Keeper speaks of a looming threat that we are powerless to stop. I cannot draw him out of his malaise. Perhaps you will fare better. There is no hope. The coming threat will consume us all. For what you only delay the inevitable. Hope is fleeting.
It can't be coincidence that just when we need help with the Forge of Origination, we find the Keeper who installed it.
This cannot
You
be.
go on ahead.
The
I'll try
Black
and talk some
Empire
sense into
itself
him.
has invaded the Vale. You have my attention. Time grows short.
So, all of the Titan facilities on Pandaria are connected. Fascinating. Well, no sense standing around while the world is ending. To Mogashan Palace! Raden said that the secret passage is hidden beneath the palace. We need to find a way down there. Huh! The statues are coming to life! Looks like defeating the guards opened the door. Let's go, champion. Careful where you step. The Moku are known to leave traps for unwary intruders. That switch must open the way forward. Just watch your step around those tiles. A hidden staircase! I didn't see a way to open the door. There must be a switch somewhere. We best start searching. The statue! Of course! You've got a sharp mind, hero. Maybe we should have brought a torch. What in the name of Azeroth is going on in here?
Intruders have breached the vaults. The Deep One returns.
I should have known the Mantid would throw their lot in with N'Zoth. They're trying to corrupt the vaults. We can't let that happen.
Do you feel the frenzy of the swarm? They know what is coming. They know you will be its herald.
Champion, are you still with me? I'm starting to worry about you. But right now, we have to focus on the engine. Come on!
The Empress will have our heads if the ritual is interrupted. Stop them at all costs! You cannot oppose the Deep One!
Look at the size of that thing! Go for the eye!
I don't have a target.
There we go! You can use that console to connect us to the Chamber of Heart.
Remote link established. Awaiting circuit completion.
Hold your horses, lass! This thing didn't exactly come with instructions. Ouch! That stung! Wait! It all makes sense now! Connecting the power circuit! What's this? Interesting! I'll remember that for later. There! The link is up!
Acknowledged. Rerouting power to Forge of Origination.
We did it, hero! The Forge is drawing power from the engine of Nalat Shah. And I found something in the archives that could turn the tide against N'Zoth. Come on, let's get back to the High Keeper.
An intriguing discovery, Speaker. If the Mogu have learned how to focus the Forge's energies.
Aye, it means we can use the Forge against N'Zoth without reoriginating the entire world.
Perhaps I should observe this myself. I listen. The end approaches. Speak, mortal. Long has it been since I last saw the Forge of Origination. Storm Speaker, I leave the Rajani in defense of the engine. As you command, High Keeper. I will take us to the Chamber of Heart. This may prove disorienting. Such a magnificent facility. It looks to be of Arcadis's make. Odd that I was unaware of its existence.
I speak for Azeroth. Our world needs us, champion. Aye, we only found this place because Azeroth herself showed us the way. Azeroth cries out in pain. Remember your duty to Azeroth. Fight for our world. Mother, can you tell us how to focus the Forge's energies against N'Zoth?
Affirmative. Precision execution of origination protocol, possible via remote triangulation. Successful deployment of calibrated targeting anchors requires proximity to source of contamination.
In other words, we need to place these anchors close to N'Zoth himself, which means braving the very heart of the Black Empire.
Anyone setting foot inside that accursed place would be driven to madness.
There is always a way. The rest of you see to the Forge.
I didn't know what you have up your sleeve, lad.
To me.
But all right. Let's fire it up. These stones have tales to tell. Back to work!
Rerouting power from engine of Nalat Shah to inactive systems. Contamination levels nominal. Departure acknowledged. Restoring Forge of Origination to full functionality. Warning, unidentified anomaly detected.
Anomaly? What do you mean? I speak for Azeroth. For Azeroth! This can't be good. I'll meet you back in Uldum. Our world needs us, champion. This can't be good. I'll meet you back in Uldum.
Champion, this anomaly. See if you can discern its origin.
Nothing unusual out here. Well met! Back to work! Look out! The ceiling's caving in! The entrance is blocked! Mother, get our champion out of here!
Error. Unable to locate suitable destination for extraction.
Well then, bring them to me! Hero, I'll meet you outside!
Locking onto speaker unit. Teleportation initiated.
That was too close for comfort. Let's go, champion. Look! Across the sand! That must be the anomaly!
No. It has already begun. Champion, you must resist N'Zoth's influence. Do not give in to madness.
Was that N'Zoth's doing? I've never seen anything like it.
It was his vision of the future made manifest. An echo of the Black Empire. Well, I did say leave the problem of Ny'alotha to me. I suppose now is as good a time as any. Is there something you wish to discuss? Azeroth faces many. I will rendezvous with my operative outside Blackrock Mountain. Meet me there. It appears N'Zoth is one step ahead of us. Grief will have to wait. For now, we press on. N'Zoth's forces have seized Nefarian's lair. Make haste, champion. There can be only one reason they are here.
You will serve the Master, or die!
The suffering they inflict upon these dragons.
Ah, the infamous Black Prince. Such an honor to finally meet you. Behold the work of your fallen kin. Fear not, his efforts will not go to waste.
These cultists intend to revive Nefarian's experiments. We must stop them. Eliminate the ones conducting the research. I will bring down the barrier. The cultists have repurposed the alchemy lab to experiment on those whelps. Put a stop to it. It seems that the failed experiments become fodder for that monstrosity. Avenge them, champion.
order.
Your efforts are meaningless. Nefarian's legacy will soon be ours.
Return to me, champion. This barrier is proving more resilient than I anticipated. I nearly have it. Just another... Behind you! There!
At last, the Black Prince graces us with his presence.
The Black Dragon Flight was unworthy of the Master's gifts. But you can still be of use to him. Begin the ritual. The Master has summoned me to Nyalotha. Our lesser creations can slay the Prince's companion.
Your father proved incapable of resisting the old gods, little whelp. Such hubris to think you would fare any better.
No!
It was child's play to lure you here. This tiresome obsession with your Dragonflight's legacy will be your undoing. Using your essence, we will raise Nefarian and Onyxia to serve N'Zoth. In the Master's name, their wings will darken the skies once more.
I need to get closer.
I will see you burn for this! Enough! You cannot break me like you broke my father!
The Black Dragonflight will purge your master from Azeroth!
Impudent dragon! All of your kind will bow before N'Zoth!
With me, champion! Let us bring this to an end!
I underestimated the sway the old gods still hold over the Black Dragonflight. There was little I could do to resist their power. I will not allow my Dragonflight to be corrupted again. Nefarian's and Onyxia's remains must be destroyed. Recover their scales once it is done. Those, at least, will aid us in protecting Azeroth. I entrust the scales to you, champion. Return to the Chamber of Heart, so that we might wield them against N'Zoth. I have been expecting you. The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed. The cloak will protect you from the brunt of N'Zoth's power, but it cannot hold him at bay indefinitely. Do not tarry. The deeper you delve into N'Zoth's vision, the stronger his influence becomes. Even with the cloak, your sanity will erode more quickly, and your senses will begin to betray you. Beware the creature ahead of you. Its attacks afflict not only your physical form, but your mind as well. This vision must center around the forge. Perhaps repairing it will end the nightmare. Head for the control chamber. Champion, look at the console. N'Zoth never meant to destroy the forge. He seeks to corrupt it.
You are too late.
Mother, see if you can bring our champion back to the chamber. We have much to discuss.
Mother, you reconfigured the engine of Nalak Shah to power the Forge of Origination. Incredible. The level of expertise that would require. You are most impressive.
We meet again, champion.
I would appreciate the opportunity to converse with you further on the matter.
Until next time.
Oh, yes, of course.
Victory lies ahead. Time is of the essence.
N'Zoth will see this nightmare become reality. Explore the area, but do so with caution, champion. I await your return.
I'm out of range.
Ally assistance required for resuscitation and continued vision exploration. Critical corruption levels detected. Initiating evacuation protocol.
Our fates are intertwined. Never let your guard down.
Contamination levels nominal.
The Forge of Origination was built to remake Azeroth, according to the Titan's design. But if N'Zoth corrupts it, he could use the Reorigination Protocol to transform Azeroth into the Black Empire. We must bolster your cloak's resistance to N'Zoth before you enter Ny'alotha, and we will turn his own scheme against him in the process. Speak your mind. I must uphold my father's legacy. You stand before the Black Prince. It seems by entering N'Zoth's vision, we need only introduce a nominal amount of corruption into the chamber to link our reality to Ny'alotha.
A nominal amount? Lad, have you lost your mind? We'll be doing N'Zoth's work for him.
I admit that this is a risk, but it is one that we must take. Mother can cleanse the corruption once our champion returns. Driven mad by N'Zoth's whispers, Thrall believes that the elements warn him of a disaster that only the old god can prevent. Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of N'Zoth, twisting the Horde into a frenzied war machine.
The elements have spoken. Azeroth is doomed. You will drink, or you the blood of the old god is our only salvation. We must obey N'Zoth. Thank you. For freeing
Vision
me.
exploration concluded. Initiating exit protocol.
A blow well struck. But this was only the beginning of N'Zoth's vision. Additional horrors lurk throughout the city. Find them and vanquish them. Do you trust me? Until next time.
The door opens. The path made clear.
That voice! Where's it coming from? Azeroth cries out in pain.
The sleeping city awakens. The Black Empire reborn.
We're under attack! Protect the chamber!
The obelisks are what anchor him here. We need to destroy them.
My eternal vision made real.
There's no end to them!
The final truth, hidden form. Behold, Ny'alotha.
We're going to lose the chamber! There's no way to stop him!
There is always a way. Save our world, champion, no matter the cost.
He's gone. I speak for Azeroth. Fight for our world.
We meet again, champion. The Black Dragon Flight will be redeemed.
Do you require experimentation? Farewell protocol activated.
We need to save him. Mother, can you find us another way inside?
Acknowledged. Scanning planetary surface for related anomalies. Matching energy signature detected. Location, Veil of Eternal Blossoms.
Hold on, Raden. We're coming for you.